This webinar will cover adding employees to QuikCheK. After you log in, you will click on the Setup button, which will take you to the screen we are now viewing. In the top left, you will click on Administration and then Users. The box at the top where it says Employees is where you will do all of your data entry for your employees or users. Everything in Setup will work similar to what we are covering right now. The plus sign at the top adds a new record. Put in your username. I usually recommend using initials to make it as simple as possible. You must have a password. Go ahead and make up a password. You will see it as you type in. Security levels. There's a little bit of detail to the right regarding security levels and what access you should give to each employee. This is set up on a 1 to 5 basis, where 1 is the lowest security, 5 is the highest security. These days, with as many employees as facilities might have, I do recommend moving to a 1 to 10 region or zone of access. That way you can split up employees a little bit more evenly. Being I'm going to be a manager, I'm going to make myself a level 10. I'll put in my first name, last name. In the department field, you may have some departments in the drop-down. If you don't, you can create departments. I'm going to type in admin. It will ask me if I want to add this to the list of departments. I will say yes. Let's try that one more time. I will click the check mark at the top to save. Something went wrong there. I guess I'll have to research that. I know it works fine in version 7. Further to the right, you can add in payment rate that this person gets, home phone, payment type, salary or hourly, their address, and zip code. As far as instructors go, I will add that into this tutorial. Instructors or trainers are used within the check-in system. Basically, at the bottom, you will just specify a full name. Please do not remove the none option. Always want to have that available. In the trainers instructors setup, you'll just enter in the full name and then put in a check mark to activate that instructor. Let's enter in and as you can see, when you add a new record, there is no check mark in the active box. You will double-click to put in a check mark and then check mark at the top to save that. As far as employees go, you can come in and change their password if you need to. And as I said before, you will only see it when you type it in. Once you save it, it will disappear. If you want to get rid of an employee, let's say we have another employee here, security level 3, password 3, and it's if this person quit your facility or was terminated, you can just double-click the check mark in the active box, save it, and that person disappears. If you need to look at or view old or inactive employees, place this check mark here, and you will see all of your inactive employees. One thing to remember is do not enter employees with the same username, regardless if they have different passwords. The same username will not allow the employees to log in. First name, last name cannot be blank. First name. With 2 identical usernames, they will not be able to log in. Please make all usernames separate from each other. Do not have any identical usernames in your setup. That's about it for employee setup. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Setup screen, administration, users, plus sign to add a new record, check mark to save it. Have a great day. If you want to view it, if you would like to view this in full screen, please press Alt-Enter on your keyboard or double-click in the center of the video, and that should bring it to full screen. Have a nice day.